Hi, my name is Catherine Schiffer, and I am from Temecula, California. And I was introduced to Michelle's Radiant Leadership Program uh, so a couple weeks before it started, and I really felt drawn not only to the title Radiant Leadership, but to work with Michelle and glean from her knowledge and experience. And I'm so glad I did. This has been I have leadership positions in my life. I own a company. I have ministry leadership positions, and I have visions and dreams of bigger things. And when I initially began this program, it was to teach me how to become a leader in the bigger things. That's where my thought process went. And as I have gone through the program, one of the first things I've learned is that I am already a leader in a bunch of little things, and becoming an excellent leader in the small things that God has given me helps me to grow and as a leader, and to grow in the Lord, and to, the Lord says, how we manage the things that he's given us, it indicates how well, how much more he can give us. So I've really come to the place in this program where I've looked at my small group as my church. That's my church. Those are my people. I'm leading that group. And so I've really just used this time to grow as a leader, to dive in and become a better leader in my home, and in my with my family, in my position as a business owner with my team, in my positions at church, and my positions at and in the ministry opportunities that I have. And there's been several, and just tonight we were talking about being a good leader or being a transformational leader. That, I felt I'm a good leader, but I've never felt that I'm a transformational leader. And I think that is, if you're a leader in many different areas of your life like I am, I think, number one, there's always room for growth. If you're not growing, you're dying. And we can all learn new things and be opened up to more opportunities to grow those leadership skills and take that out. We can all use these as to, we can all grow in our leadership skills. And so I have several pieces of this last 11 weeks have stood out to me. And I think one of the biggest ones that I have struggled with is being an unoffendable leader, and learning to not be offended, and I saw something on Facebook today that I think Michelle actually put on Facebook, and it said, be good with the people who praise you, and be good with the people who criticize you, because it's with these different opportunities that we are grown and stretched. And so don't learn to take what people have to say, whatever they say, don't take what you need and leave the rest. And whether when whatever fashion it comes your way. So being unoffendable and learning to rise above the so-called offense, and being the highest vibration in the room. And another piece, I struggle with thoughts of being inadequate. I struggle with thoughts of that, the enemy twists my thoughts, and he comes in and he tells me that, who do you think you are? You're not ready for this. Look at what you've done. And learning to take those messages out and replace them with God's truth has been a huge piece in this, with this opportunity, and just changing the way I think. And, we've learned how to change our mind. We've learned how to change our attitude around money. We've learned how to change our attitude around food and our body, and how we steward our body. And I am an advocate of body, mind, and soul. And that this just reiterates what I already believe to be 100% accurate. What we are one, and what's going on in our mind reflects itself in our body, and what's happening in our soul reflects itself in our life around us. So it's just been, I strongly recommend it for, anyone who's looking to take that next step in leadership, who, or maybe you just want to become a better leader in the home. Maybe you just want to become a better leader in your marriage, or a better partner in your marriage, or a better small group leader. Whatever. I think that we all as women can become better leaders in no matter what God has given us. And I thought I was, and I was a good leader. I'm a good leader, but it's taking me from good to great. And I've had many opportunities to go through different leadership training, and I think one of the biggest reasons that I was drawn to this is because it's a leadership program built by women for women, and it I think women, in my experience in my life, women are here. They're here to save you. We don't sugarcoat things. We tend to, we really just tell you what you need to hear. And I know that in my life, it's the women who have told me what I needed to hear, not what I wanted to hear, have been the women who have made the biggest impact on my life. And that is what I feel that I'm getting from this program, is being vulnerable and transparent. And you just can't do that in a group with men.